All right, thank you so much for watching. I'm Whitney Miller. The votes are pouring in for multiple high-profile runoff races tonight. One of the hotly contested races is for the criminal court clerk in Orleans Parish between incumbent Darren Lombard and Calvin Duncan. WWL Louisiana is projecting an election win for Calvin Duncan. Two runoff elections for city council in the District A seat. Amy McCarron is projected to beat Holly Friedman. And the District E seat is between Jason Hughes and Cindy Wynn. Right now, Hughes is leading with more than 60% of the vote and is projected to win. We have team coverage tonight. Our Winston Reed's covering the Council District E race, and Rachel Hanley, who's getting reaction to the Orleans Parish Clerk of Criminal District Court race. Rachel, good evening out there tonight.
Good evening. Yeah, hi, we're on Chapatula Street at the Urban South Brewery. We just called the race for Calvin Duncan pretty much within the last hour, so we just heard his victory speech not too long ago. The mood is very light here. People are very happy. He was able to develop a very strong, loyal base of voters during this campaign. Clerk of Criminal Court manages criminal records and manages the elections for Orleans Parish. And even though that's a very important position, we don't normally see a lot of attention on this race. This election was different for a couple of reasons. For one, the background of the now winner, Calvin Duncan, was unusual for an elected official. He spent 28 years in Angola, was freed with the help of the Innocence Project, and then became a lawyer. He ran his campaign on trying to help people get better access to court records when they're in prison, because he says that was a major roadblock towards being able to prove his innocence. For another, this campaign had a lot of heated attacks on both sides. But now it is over, and we just spoke with Calvin Duncan a moment ago. I asked him how he feels about beating the incumbent Darren Lombard. This is what he had to say.
I feel, and I know this has really helped me continue my belief that God is still in control. That's first and foremost. And I'm so happy that I did it, because I think I have relieved a lot of people. A lot of people who would call me in the mornings, family members, crying about they couldn't get out their family records and stuff.
Now, I asked him what his top priorities are going to be whenever he takes office. He says first he's going to make sure that all of the files for criminal records are located and he knows where they are. He also says he's going to be taking a look at voting machines, because again, this office does manage elections in Orleans Parish. Whitney.
Over the past 2 weeks, I felt the momentum shift, but I also felt when I was standing near the voter warehouse, and ladies and gentlemen rolled down their windows and said, yes, I am taking a chance on you. Do not let me down. Please don't. I remember people like Miss Carol in the lower 9th Ward, who lives in the 2100 block of Flood Street, whose son I met a couple days ago. He said, my mother never met you. And one thing about our community, they have to touch you and feel you in your spirit. Come on now. And so I went and met Miss Carol. That's Lord now, and she said, now don't let me down. That's right. Today, multiple people said, please don't make me regret my vote. I know that we have challenges ahead, but I fully know that the Lord has prepared me and my future colleagues and our mayor for this moment. In my pocket, I have a picture of my dear departed friend, Jay Back, because on election nights for the past several years, we shared the anchor desk at WDSU, rendering election night analysis. And I also have a $10 bill, because several weeks ago, a lady who I did not know said, I believe in you, and I need to make sure you stay nourished. She said, it is not much, but here is a $10 bill. She said, go buy yourself a hamburger. It is not lost on me that this community has taken a chance on me. So ladies and gentlemen, Weeks ago, in closing, I thought that when this race was over, the first thing that I would do would get on a plane and take some time off. But the work ahead is too important. And so tomorrow I will end this campaign how I began, in the house of the Lord. And on Monday morning, I will be down at City Hall, meeting with my future colleagues, getting my hands wrapped around this budget, beginning the transition of House District 100, and preparing for the journey ahead. It will not be easy. But this is what I know. I'm not focused on serving people. As for me and my house, I will serve the Lord.